exploitation, and the mining of our mineral resources. So today we are going to be looking at the present day policies of our mineral resources being taken into the hands of corporations. We're going to be looking at the 7-point agenda of the new Minister of Resources, Dele Alaki, on what he's trying to do, the company is trying to create for the mineral resources to be in the hands of a corporation. And we know in Pan-African Connect podcast, we are for the people. And also, Pan-African Connect podcast, in alliance with MOP, is working hand in hand to liberate the people. So also, we're going to be looking at our new constitution, what our new constitution wants for the people. We understand that the Nigerian 1999 Constitution doesn't give the power to the states to control our resources. It gives power to the federal, the center. So in our constitution, we believe that the resources within the region should be shared within the region, and also the region can be able to utilize those resources. So in this new administration, where we have a journalist being a minister for mineral resources, is trying to bring in a corporation. So now the question is to my people, where do we stand? Do we stand for the people, or do we stand for the money? For me though, in Pan-African Connect podcasts, we believe that it's high time we start standing with the people. We can do this cooperation by ourselves. We can help our brothers and sisters. We can provide the best opportunities, the necessary opportunities for the workers that mine these resources. Also in Pan-African Connect podcast, we believe that children should be taught early what mining are all about. How does mining affect their economy? How does the minerals within their ground also affect their economy? And that's all we want to talk about. It's either we versus the money, the system. And we in Pan-African Connect podcasts, we believe that the people stand first, because it's the people that brings about the money, not the money brings about the people. And now because, we have some few sellouts, we now have the money being in charge of the people. We also need to understand that in the Part 1, Item 39 of the exclusive lists in the 1999 Constitution, it resists the state governments from developing their respective mining potentials. Like MOP and Pan-African Connect in alliance together, we want to be able to create a curricula that teaches the students about mining so that they can be able to utilize resources within the ground for their own potentials. My people, we need to understand the list of resources we get for our ground. Our country is very enriched with almost 40 types of mineral resources. We get scandium, we get lithium, we get silver, we get granite, we get gold, we get all kinds of gemstones. We get iron ore, we get tail. So my people, for this Pan-African Connect podcast, we believe all these things still serve us. Why our ancestors put all these things for ground, not to make their children when they come, no lack anything. So why be say our people still lack? So like I always say, the question is either you're standing with the people or you're standing for the money. Which side are you on? Which side are we on? We are standing with the people. We are standing with the workers. We are standing with the miners. We are standing with the community that has been forgotten and has been bamboozled with so much climate change, climate disaster from this exploitation of their resources. We want the people to have its own corporation. We don't want no foreign corporation. We want the people to have their own resources. We don't want no foreign currencies. We want to be able to utilize our resources in the best way that serves the community, that can bring about massive economic yield, that can bring about massive income to the community, that can bring about great technology and also massive employment, where the people within that community don't lack no work because their resources is working for them. That's what we in Pan-African Connect podcast we're planning to do. We believe that the source for economic development starts from your resources. If you as a people don't have resources, the source for your economic development will be slow, will be deteriorated, because the resources you need to be able to develop is being taken in the hands of other people. So we believe in Pan-African Connect podcast and in the movement of the people, MOP, that the resources has to be utilized. We can't stretch this out, it has to be utilized. When you stand on the land and you understand that what is under your ground is utilized for your development, you can be able to move far, you can be able to explore this reality. But we live in a very condensed and colonized reality, a small box. With time, we start thinking beyond the box, thinking as Africans, and that's why we are looking at the exploitation and mining of our resources in different states in our country. So I will leave us with this last word, which is, we are one people, one race with great civilization. We have been through worse things than this, and we will still also go through worse things than what we have right now. We need to rise up and regain our power of ourselves. I'll leave you with one love from the Pan-African Connect podcast. Comrade J reporting. Thank you.